Hello dear students, today I am back with you with The Merchant of Venice Act 3 Scene 2. Now this is one of the most important scenes because in this scene Bassanio is going to try his luck to choose the casket in order to win over Portia. Till now we have read that Prince of Morocco and Prince of Aragon have tried their luck and both have been unsuccessful, much to the delight of Portia. But here Portia is very tense. Why? Because she has a soft corner for Bassanio and Bassanio also loves her. And she does not want to lose Bassanio at any cost. So in this opening dialogue of this scene, big scene, Portia is requesting Bassanio to stay here for a few months, to stay calm and think about the casket so that he should be able to choose the correct casket. She is requesting him not to hurry in choosing the casket because she fears in case he chooses the wrong casket, she will be losing his company. So the scene takes place in a room in Portia's house in Belmont. I hope you have opened your books. Let's read along. Portia, I pray you, tarry, pause a day or two. Pray is request. Before you hazard, try to choose the casket. For in choosing wrong, I lose your company. Therefore, forbear a while. So the words like tarry, pause, forbear, they all mean wait here. She wants Bassanio to wait for some days to think properly. There is something tells me, but it is not love. I would not lose you. And you know yourself, hate counsels not in such a quality. Counsels advises quality in this manner. So in these three lines, Portia wants to say that something within me is telling me that I don't want to lose you. And what is this within me? This is not love. In reality, this is love, but she cannot say it openly. Why? Because even during those days, even in Elizabethan age, ladies were and the girls were not supposed to express themselves freely. So she says, there is something in me which is asking me to stop you from choosing right now. And this thing is not love. And such a thing is not expressed in hatred. So indirectly she says that out of love only I am saying you to wait here for some days. But lest you should not understand me well. You should not understand me well. You should not misunderstand me. And yet a maiden hath no tongue but thought. Maiden, young girl. Tongue to express her feelings. She says, you know very well that a young girl cannot express her feelings openly. I would detain you, ask you to stay back here some month or two before you venture for me. Venture for me, try your luck in choosing the casket. I would teach you how to choose right, but then I am forsworn. She says, I wish. She says, I wish, मैं चाहती हूँ that I should tell you which is the right casket. लेकिन I will not be telling you. Why? Because I have taken an oath that I will only be marrying according to my father's will and that I will not be telling about the right casket to anyone. So will I never be. So I will never break the oath. So may you miss me. So may, but if. But then she says, but if you miss me, how will Bassanio miss Portia? If he chooses the wrong casket. So may you miss me, but if you do, you will make me wish a sin that I had been forsworn. She says, but in case you choose the wrong casket, then you would force me to wish that I should have told you the right casket, which I never wanted to tell. अगर तुमने गलत कास्केट चूज़ कर ली तो मुझे इस बात का अफसोस रहेगा कि मैं तुम्हें काश बता देती कि सही कास्केट कौन सी थी. और वो थॉट लाना कि मैं काश तुम्हें बता देती, दैट इज़ अ सिन, क्योंकि मैं ना कुछ गलत करना चाहती थी ना ही कोई गलत थॉट लाना चाहती हूँ. Beshrew your eyes, Bishriyu means curse. She says, may evil fall on your eyes. Why? Because your eyes have made me mad. They have cast a spell on me. Beshrew your eyes, they have overlooked me and divided me. Overlooked me, fascinated me, attracted me. उसने बोला, I am fully attracted by your eyes. I get lost when I look into your eyes. And have divided me, and I have been divided. How am I divided? I feel one half of me is yours, the other half yours. उसने बोला, it makes me feel that half of me is already yours, and the rest half which is with me, that is also yours. So indirectly she wants to say, otherwise I am totally yours. One half of me is yours, the other half yours, mine own. I would say, but if mine, then yours. Indirectly she says, वैसे तो I am yours. And so all yours. Oh, these naughty times, naughty, tough times, difficult times. Put bars between the owners and their rights. Bars, obstacles. She says, even I know it, that I am yours, fully yours. But you cannot claim me till you choose the right casket. So these are very tough times when we know that we both belong to each other, but we cannot call that we are of each other. And so, though yours, not yours, although I am yours, but formally I am not yours, till you choose the right casket. Prove it so, prove it so. If it is proved that I am not yours, that means in case you choose the wrong casket, let fortune go to hell for it, nor I. Then only fortune is to be blamed, not I. I speak too long, but it is to peace the time, to ache it, to draw it out in length, to stay you from election. So all these words, peace, ache, draw out of length, to stay means to stop you. She says, I am just passing the time because I want to stop you to choose the right casket right now. Take your time. Now this is the female nature, but Bassanio being man, he is totally restless. He says, I cannot wait. I want to choose right now, because if I wait here for so many days, it will be a torture for me. And in the next dialogue, he mentions about the word rack. Now, rack is in olden times when criminals were hold. A rack is a torture instrument made of wood, having wheels under it. It was a wooden frame. On that, the criminal was hanged, tied, and then the criminals were tortured very badly so that they commit their mistake. वो माने कि हमने क्या गलत किया है. So Bassanio says, right now I am on the rack. If you tell me that I should wait, it will be just like I have been tied on a rack, and I don't want to have that feeling. So Portia takes this dialogue a little lightly. मजाक में लेती है, कहती है रैक पे हो. अगर तुम ये कह रहे हो that you are tied on a rack, that means तुमने कुछ गलत किया है. That means your love is not true. क्यों? क्योंकि रैक पे सिर्फ उसी को बांधा जाता है जो गलत काम करते हैं. Let me choose, for as I am, I live upon the rack. So a lot of uncertainty. There is a lot of pressure on Bassanio also. So he says, नहीं मेरे को तो choose करने दो. Upon the rack, Bassanio, then confess, admit. What treason there is mingled with your love. Treason, disloyalty, doubt, trickery. Mingled, mixed. So Portia says, फिर तो that means there is something in your thoughts. अगर तुम अपने आप को रैक में मानते हो तो. None but that ugly treason of mistrust, which makes me fear the enjoying of my love. So Bassanio says, mistrust is doubt. उसने बोला हाँ, मेरे मन में सिर्फ एक ही treason है. वो क्या है? एक ही feeling है doubt की, कि काश कहीं ऐसा ना हो कि मैं तुम्हें खो दूँ. I might lose you. There may as well be amity and life. Amity, no friendship between snow and fire as treasure and my love. उसने बोला जिस तरह स्नो और फायर में कभी कोई दोस्ती नहीं हो सकती, उसी तरह मेरे ट्रू लव में डिसलॉयल्टी कभी नहीं हो सकती. There can be no treason. Portia, but I fear you speak upon the rack, where men enforced do speak anything. Enforced is to force. पोर्शिया कहती है अब तो तुम जो मर्जी बोल लो, क्योंकि जो लोग रैक पे बांधे जाते हैं जब उनको बुरी तरह टॉर्चर किया होता है तो अच्छे से अच्छा आदमी भी मान जाता है अपनी गलती. सो इट माइट बी क्योंकि तुम कह रहे हो कि मैं रैक पे हूँ इसलिए तुम जानबूझकर मान रहे हो दैट यू लव मी. Promise me life and I will confess the truth. So Bassanio says, you promise me कि अगर मैं अपना गुनाह मानता हूँ तुम मेरे को छोड़ दोगी. Then I will confess the truth. Well then, confess and live. Bassanio, confess and love had been the very sum of my confession. Confession statement. उसने बोला तब फिर मैं कन्फेस करता हूँ, मेरा एक ही कन्फेशन है और वो क्या है, मैं एक ही चीज़ मानता हूँ और वो क्या है, दैट आई लव यू ट्रूली, और मेरे ट्रू लव में कुछ भी मिक्स्ड नहीं है. ओ हैप्पी टॉर्मेंट व्हेन माय टॉर्चरर डॉथ टीच मी आंसर्स फॉर डिलीवरेंस. डिलीवरेंस फ्रीडम. उसने बोला लुक एट दिस टफ टाइम्स व्हेन माय टॉर्चरर, हु इज़ बेसेनियोस टॉर्चरर राइट नाउ, पोर्शिया, क्योंकि उसके कारण वो टॉर्चर फील कर रहा है, प्रेशर में फील कर रहा है, और वही वो उसको बता रही है कि तुम कन्फेस करो योर ट्रू लव. बट लेट मी टू माई फॉर्च्यून एंड द कास्केट. सो बेसेनियो सेज आई कांट वेट, मुझे अभी के अभी लेके जाओ टूवर्ड्स द कास्केट्स. एंड देन दे मूव. पोर्शिया, away then, I am locked in one of them. If you do love me, you will find me out. Nerissa and the rest stand all aloof, and the rest means so many people are standing there. Grishanio, then Nerissa, lots of attendants are there. So Portia says, okay, fine, we all are watching and now you can choose your casket. Let music sound play while he doth make his choice. So this is one of the greatest difference between the caskets. When Morocco or Aragon came, no music was played at the background. But right at this moment, even Portia and even Bassanio both are under great pressure. So in order to release that pressure, Portia instructed a light music to be played in the background. Number one. Number two, some critics say that this music was played intentionally. When you will learn the song, the wordings of the song, some people say that the rhyme scheme or the rhyming of the words in the song gave an indication to Bassanio that the right casket is lead. But remember, only an indication was given and it only needed lot of wit and intelligence for a person to judge whether the hint has been given or not. Anyhow, Portia says to play the music. Let music sound while he doth make his choice. Then if he lose, he makes a swan-like end. Now there are four things to be noted in this dialogue. The very first thing is Portia has made the reference of a swan. Now it is known about a swan that when a swan is about to die, it starts singing, and while singing it moves towards the river and immerses itself into the river. गाना गाते गाते वो पानी में समा जाता है और मर जाता है. So Portia here wants to say that this music should be the last music. अगर बेसेनियो ने गलत कास्केट चूज की, if he chooses the wrong casket, so then just like the singing of a swan, the singing becomes the last song of the swan. Similarly, this music will turn out to be the last song, and I will cry so much that my eyes will be the stream and the tears will be the water in the stream. And Bassanio will be so sad to lose me that he will immerse in the water of the stream and die. कि मेरे आँखों में के पानी में ही वो बह जाएगा. कब? In case he chooses the wrong casket. Then if he lose, he makes a swan-like end, fading in music, fading, dying. that the comparison may stand more proper, suitable. My eye shall be the stream and watery deathbed for him. So पहला उसने क्या दिया है पॉइंट, अगर वो हार गया. सेकेंड पॉइंट वो देता है कि अगर वो जीत गया, एंड वॉट इफ बेसेन्यो चूजेज द राइट कास्केट, फिर ये म्यूजिक का क्या काम होगा. He may win, and what is music then? Then music is even just like as the flourish blowing of trumpets when true subjects bow to a new crowned monarch. जब किसी राजे का राज्याभिषेक किया जाता है तो उस टाइम बड़े बड़े ढोल नगाड़े बजाए जाते हैं, और जब वो निकलता है तो आसपास के सारे मिनिस्टर्स झुककर बाव करते हैं, झुक के सलाम करते हैं. उसने बोला, इन केस ही चूजेज द राइट कास्केट, देन दिस म्यूजिक विल बी द happy music of the sound of trumpets. Third example, such it is are those dulcet sounds in the break of day. Dulcet, sweet sounds, break of the day, early morning, that creep into the dreaming bridegroom's ear and summon him to marriage. Summon, call. So the third example she gives is that if he chooses the right casket, this music will be a happy music. Just like the day when a bridegroom is going to be married, and in the early morning he is dreaming, and in his dreams he hears the happy sounds, and that calls him for the marriage day. And the last fourth thing which she mentions in this dialogue is, now he goes. Now in the fourth example, she is comparing Bassanio with Hercules, Alcides. Alcides is the other name for Hercules. Now she says, now there is a reference to the old story where in the city of Troy, a sea monster arrived. Lord Neptune was very annoyed by the Trojan king. So in order to punish him, he sent a sea monster in the city of Troy. There, he used to kill people for his food. So one day, it was decided that rather the sea monster should come and kill any of the person, every day one person will be sent to the monster as its food. So every day a person was sent, and one day it was the turn of the Trojan princess. So all the people were also worried that today it's the turn of the Trojan princess, and they never wanted the Trojan princess to be dead. What is the name of the Trojan princess? Hesione. It's given in your reference. So at that time, people went and approached Hercules, the god of strength, and told him if he could fight with the sea monster and kill him and save the Trojan princess, then he will be awarded with two good white horses. Hercules had a great love for horses. So Hercules went there and he fought with the sea monster, and he killed it. And so at that time the Trojan princess was saved, and all the people who were standing there to witness this, they all became very happy. So here Portia is referring to Hercules, saying just as Hercules went to save the Trojan princess, similarly Bassanio is going to save Portia. How? By choosing the right casket and winning and marrying her. And all the people who had surrounded to witness, they are the people who are standing around here in the room going to witness the great casket theory. So according to this story, the reference goes that the sea monster are the caskets, Hercules is Bassanio, Hesione, the Trojan princess, is Portia, and the standing people, the Dardanian wives, are the people who are standing over there. Now read the reference. Now he goes with no less presence, respect, but with much more love than young Alcides. Why? Because Alcides had an allure. He wanted to win the horses, therefore he went. But for Bassanio, it is his personal fight. He has to achieve Portia. When he did redeem the virgin tribute paid by howling Troy, redeem, save. Virgin tribute, the Trojan princes. Howling, crying, Troy. Howling Troy means the people of Troy. To the sea monster, I stand for sacrifice. The rest aloof are the Dardanian wives. Dardanian wives, the Trojan people, the Trojan women standing over there. With bleared visages, crying faces. Come forth to view the issue of the exploit. Issue, result, exploit, the brave deed. The people who had gathered there to see. Go Hercules. So here, go Hercules is used as a metaphor. Here Hercules stand for Bassanio. Live though I live. Live though means if you are successful, I will live. Otherwise, I will also end my life. With much, much more dismay, I view the fight than thou that makest the fray. Dismay, fear. Fray is fight. She says, no doubt you are at this time very much tense in choosing the right casket, but I am many-fold times more tense than you because I am eager to know the result. So this was a big dialogue by Portia, and then immediately after this dialogue, the song is started. So this is a song. Tell me where fancy is bred. Fancy, love. Bred is born. Or is in the heart or in the head. These are the wordings of the song. The choir is singing at the back. So in the song, the wordings of the song is they want to know where love is born, whether it is born in the heart or in the head. How begot, how nourished, begot, born.